Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So I was thinking, between the last video finishing and rendering and beginning this one, so I want to make the spine better, nicer, a more pleasant place to be moving up and down and spending, apparently 40% of all of their day, moving stuff around. So what I want is to redesign the spine a bit. I know we've got other things going on, but a lot of things that are currently going on we can check on, but are going to continue to be going on in the background for a little bit. Step one, we need to do the thing down in the oil biome, but I want to explain what I'm going to do first. I'm going to remove these transit tube crossings because I don't believe I need them. They're more of if you need a tile somewhere, or need something to be as a tile. For example, in a wall here, if we had a transit tube running across here, we could put a tile here and a tile here, and this would still be considered a bathroom. If we didn't do that, then technically it would be considered just a huge room along with the spine and everything else, right? I don't need them here. That way, I can move this heavy conductive wire into the center of the spine. Is that necessary? Yes, because I want to put a tile here, and I don't want it to be a heavy joint plate. Instead, I want to make all of the walls of this spine that aren't actively windows into metal tiles. Because metal tiles, plus 15 decor. The plastic ones are good, plus 5 and improved run speed. That's all well and good for down here, plus plastic is quite literally grown for us at the moment, so it's easy to do. Metal tiles, we have a lot of lead, and I would like to make at least this area made out of metal, just to try and improve morale, at least in this section, improve decor, so that while they're going from bedroom to bathroom down to eat, they're like, you know what, this is a nice place to live in. You go down here, technically down here is the bowels of the colony. You don't need to have, a high decor while you're down here because nobody expects it. So that's my plan. It involves deconstructing these transit tube crossings. That, only 2 here? Fair enough. We can sort the rest of them out later if we want to. Get rid of these for now. And there's some regular heavy wire here. That should not be the case. Right. Now, let me just have a look at some of the other things we have actively going on. Deconstruct. All of this. Plus this. Okay, we're getting rid of all of that. This is good. Then, yes, good. Right, now they've got rid of these. Replace them with the necessary components. And this thing down here. Okay. So now I need them to very carefully deconstruct these tiles. So that we can put a farm tile in here, then plant a wheezewort. The other thing we need to be careful of is I don't actually want them to be able to step into the crude oil. I don't know if they could get the spore child germs on them, but I have a feeling they could. Wow, that's fast. Okay. Then we drop you down like that. Are you described as unreachable? No, you're not described as unreachable. We'll see if they manage to do this. Let's just see. Okay, so the spore child germs are still just here. Nothing has changed. Okay. Just keeping an eye on that. Right, I assume they have, rebuilt the crossings. So now everybody can move as we would expect. Excellent. Step 2. The heavy watt conductive wire is now going to occupy the center of this bit of the spine down to about there. And we're going to do that, 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 that. This one seems unnecessary because we would have a wire going this way. And everything else should be fine for now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So they'll do that. Eventually. Not necessarily now, but eventually. Rowan, how are you doing? It's getting a little carbony up here. I mean, that's okay. Kind of knew it was going to happen. We will need to figure out how best to organize this when we get back. Radiation is fairly minimal still. Yeah, good, good. How's this one doing? Again, you've... Who is terrible at art and doing art? You know what? Just no one should do art unless it's your job. Okay, so it's just Otto. Just Otto does art. Enough of this terrible artwork in the ship, okay? I'm not having it. You're going up to here. Okay. Fair enough. Let's also assume... Let's do that so you can get up to there. Let's deconstruct that and deconstruct that. We're going to put... And deconstruct that. Going to put some metal tiles in here. And then another door. Here. There's a heavy watt wire here. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's not be stupid then. Let's just do that. And deconstruct that bit of heavy watt wire. Yeah, now I know it's probably unnecessary to redesign the spine the way we are redesigning the spine, but I would still like to do it. Because I would like my duplicants to try and experience some kind of morale boost while they're physically moving through the spine. At least a little bit, you know? And of course, you know, we've got other projects going on, but a lot of the other projects kind of take their time. You know what? Let's priority up these so that they get done. Because I'd rather have this exposed as little as possible. I don't like the idea of the spore germ stuff just being, yeah, exposed out here. I don't think the germ level has changed at all. It maybe went up a bit because we did add some crude oil into the mix. Yeah, I'd like them to do that as soon as possible. Beautiful. Yeah, is that you, Bubbles, going to make that happen? Couple of ladders. Now, are you a builder or just a delivery person? You're just a delivery person. So, I assume the spore germs can only live in carbon, or sorry, can't live in carbon dioxide. Can only live in crude oil, maybe? It's probably worth a look, actually. Zombie spores. Okay, let's just pause for a second. Participatory fungus released by spores are duplicates who touch or inhale the spores risk becoming infected and temporarily losing motor control. Temperature range. -105 to 209. Okay. Is infected by bleach stone, chlorine gas, liquid chlorine. Killed by solid liquid. Okay. Inhibited by gas. Survives in. Oh, it does survive in carbon dioxide? Oh, I suppose the carbon dioxide isn't killing it. Natural gas, sour gas, crude oil, petroleum, liquid, naphtha, liquid, methane. Whole. I'm going to do this anyway. I'm just going to try the old thing. Oh, you can deliver that. Fantastic. And you are... Here, Wheezewort. Plant. Plant a Wheezewort, see what happens, eh? You're not infected. Yeah. And you are... I think you just spread your germs out a bit. So there's like a maximum limit of germs in here. Okay, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. Now, let's prioritize up the center line wires. I'm going to need to deconstruct you as well and replace you. I should probably start building heavy watt conductive joint plates so that we can transfer the maximum amount of power through our conductive wires rather than the regular heavy watt joint plate that we've been using. It costs a bit more, but it's probably worth it to future-proof the base. If we're being honest. Of course, getting up here, they have to come down here, go up here, deconstruct that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, but it is what it is. Also, pneumatic door here. And the only reason I'm adding these doors is so I can differentiate buildings. But I should leave them open. Because it just slows duplicants down to walk through the door. Even a little bit. Just leave most of the pneumatic doors open. Because they don't block gas or liquid anyway. It doesn't really matter. It's just for room separation. And it helps to like organize and align things. Or at least I find it helps to organize and align things. Okay, so they deconstructed the thing. You builds you at a 9. And we can replace... I wonder if you can just replace one with another. No. That's a shame. Open you. And... Is the... Oh, the wire's done? The wire is pretty much done. Okay. So now we deconstruct. You. 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 And you. They'll get to it. Okay. So, all that is good. Oh yeah, I want to bridge you across like that because you need to keep running all of this. Makes sense, at least to me. And then, step 1, spill water on myself because I'm a professional. Step 2, oh. Nah, I'm not bothered about any of that. Get out of here. Step 2, metal tiles. Yeah. Like so. Like that. Like that. Oh yeah. Trust me, these metal tiles, they're gonna do numbers. A bit of that. Ooh, baby, a little bit of that. Ooh, oh, maybe we should be a little bit careful about doing that. I don't know if they can just replace a tile. Are they replacing or are they actively removing and then building? They appear to be just replacing. Okay. In theory, they should be able to do that then. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. And a door that will then be just opened. I can't put a door here, right? That's fine. That's fine. And a metal tile there. Let's see. It does leak a little bit of liquid. That's a pain. I kind of thought it didn't. Ah, well. It is what it is. We'll leak some liquid, but we always leak liquid somewhere, and it always eventually makes its way down here, and then we just spend some power to pump it back up, and I know that's a little bit inefficient. Why are you guys all empty? Why are you not pumping? Oh, there's not enough gas in here to pump? What about you? Are you at... Oh, you're off? 34 cycles? Okay, we should be fine in terms of natural gas output. I think... Oh yeah, because you're going to pump again, and then you're going to pump again, and then you're going to continue to fill these up in the way we hope. I'm going to wait until this thing is going, and then see. We are using a lot of power. But we've always been using a lot of power. And we can use petroleum now if we really, really need to. Oh yes, you are pumping. Good. Good, good, and excellent, and fantastic. These, are you... Your 5s, right. I forgot. Let's 9 these tiles. I would like them to be 9s, yes. Because I would like them to be built, and then I can see if everything I've done is actually worth it, or if it's just a huge waste of time like many of my endeavors. Let's find out. I can't believe the plastic tiles are like low decor, or like negative decor. So plastic ladders. I mean, I guess, right? The regular ladders also suck, but like, come on. Okay. Also, while we're over here, let's just do some housekeeping, as it were. You should be a conductive plate, right? You should be a joint plate. And... Okay. You should be a joint plate. You should be a joint plate, right? And you should be a joint plate. Then, we conductive heavyweight wire. Like this. Like this. Like this. We can deconstruct this stuff. And once all of this is in place as well, we can deconstruct all of the wires down here. Get rid of all of this, just to clean the place up a bit, because remember, it's horrendous. I mean, it is, right? Let's be honest. This place looks horrendous. We don't need these tiles. I'm trying to square off the room a little bit, just for my own freaking sanity. We're going to have this little dip here. That's fine. That's where the eggs go. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so they'll handle that. Wow, we spilled a lot of water. And it is actively flowing horrendously. Is that moppable? It is. Oh, it just looks worse than it is, I think. Okay, so you can mop that up. Mop that up. Mop that up. I know I'm just making more mop jobs and sweep jobs for myself in the future. But if what I'm doing wasn't filled with inefficiencies, would it really be one of my videos? You have to ask yourself these questions sometimes. Okay, they're all mopping down here. I love that for them. They got rid of all that as well. Perfect. Now over here. There's no germs? Excuse me? Oh, is it? No? But there's no germs. That was way faster than I thought. I thought we would just be chilling with this thing for an age. Okay. I mean, temperature-wise, it's not much cooler. But we've done it, so we can actually get rid of all of this and now have a fully cored out oil biome. Sweet. No, I don't know. I thought that it would take time, this roughly the same amount of time to kill the germs as just letting them naturally die. Apparently not the case. I should have done that from the beginning. Good to know. And now we do. You know what? Put some metal tile here as well. Let's see. Decor. Oh, it's less horrendous here, that's for sure. So what? The heavy watt conductive wire? Absolutely, yeah, that sucks. Insulated things. Heavy watt joint plate? Yeah, that's pretty bad, but... plastic ladders. But the plastic ladders only have like a -1 on their own tile, right? Or like 2 tiles away? Yeah, they stop being affected here. Okay. Okay, I mean, almost. Oh, down here is awful. In here is lovely, down here is awful. I mean, I kind of knew it wasn't really going to do anything, right? But it's still worth attempting, I think. Okay, build them, please. And you. And you. Nope, and you. Perfect. Oh, I built a conductive heavy watt joint plate here. I just didn't build it anywhere else. And I don't really know why. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, the good news is, we have a bit of decor in this area. To kind of offset the horrendousness that we were experiencing. The conductive heavy watt wire really does hinder this. No, you know what? It is what it is, right? You know what the smart thing to do would be? Actually, now we can actually do this. The deodorizers should go in the middle. Because that way they're closest to where they can remove pollutants from. So I'm going to get rid of the other ones. Keep the ones that are in the middle. I'm sorry, is there polluted oxygen around? No. Oh, I'm not seeing the deodorizer go, I'm seeing the vent go. Understood. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. Okay. The other thing we can do with that is we can get rid of some of these wires. Not many, but still. Any wires gone are wires gone. You know what I mean? Although, you need to go like that. And you should be deconstructed. Okay, good. Then, do me a favor and sweep everything that is now on the floor here. Because there's a lot of it, plus all of that. Okay, they've almost built these wires. Give it a bit of that. And then, I mean, it certainly looks, you know, pretty good. They still hate it living here. And I'll try to fix. I mean, the only other thing I can think of, and you're going to tell me this is stupid, and that's because it is. What if I hung aeropods from the ceiling? How wide of a... I know. Just hear me out. Aeropod. It's plus 20. It's plus 10 to core, but plus 20 because it's made of diamond in a 4-tile radius. So like... But like... What does that mean, you know? 4-tile radius. Not diameter, radius. So 8-tile diameter. I'm remembering things. Okay. I did maths once. So a 4-tile radius, in theory, should stretch out to here. So if we hung at least one aeropod... I mean, we hung 2 aeropods. Why don't I hang one on each level for now? And we'll just see. We'll just see. Maybe it's a terrible idea. You can tell me it is, I won't be offended. But what if it isn't? Right, so ignore all of that, because essentially everything I just did is stupid. Let's check in on you. Again, it's a crude... Creates an errand for a skilled duplicate to create selected style. Oh, maybe they keep doing a crappy one because I'm telling them to redecorate in that style. Okay, let me do the other one and see if they can completely redo this. Also, while we're here, remove you. You're going to become the power wire port. And I'm going to want to run a conductive wire here. And probably into wherever we're going to put the fridge. We'll leave the possibility open. Oh, there you go. They did that. Rocketry. Power outlet. Boop. Put a power outlet there. Oh, what's that? Star map location sensor. At the chosen star map location and a red signal everywhere else. Oh, so can that tell me when I'm back, maybe? Do you know what I never looked up? What the hell a rocket port extension does? I'll have to figure that out. I'll Google that after this. Figure out what the hell that means. A rocket port extension. It just doesn't make any sense. I know what those words mean individually, but put together, they don't really mean anything. Alright. So I built an aeropod. Oh, shall I plant a spore child? No. Why would you even give me the option? Also, I'm never going to plant a tranquil toe seed, okay? Just saying the word makes me angry. What did we determine? I think any of these are good, except the Bud Buddy, right? The Bud Buddy has slightly lower decor. Bliss Burst is 25, Bud Buddy is 15. So just don't plant a Bud Buddy. Does a Mallow Mellow do anything for us? Mallow Mellow. 25. You know what? I could be convinced to throw a couple of Mallow Mellows down. You know what I'm saying? Plus a little bit of... Where are you? Aeropot? You're not built yet. Decor? You got to admit, that red is looking less aggressive every time we do something. I mean, hold on. Down here still sucks, to be fair. quite a bit, actually. I mean, we tried. The core is minus... I don't know what the duplicants... what decor actually affects them. You know what I mean? By the way. Deconstruct all of these power wires and all of these power wires, please. And also all of these power... Oh no, don't... Sorry, don't deconstruct those. Just all of those. And that heavy watt conductive joint plate. Get rid of that as well. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll put a roof in here. And then I can get rid of... Or I can straighten up all of this. And make an actual room that doesn't drive me freaking insane to look at. And then I can put... This is my plan. Is to put ration boxes down here to store all of the berry sludge. In a place that isn't next to the printing pod. Just so I can know, you know, I can be like... Box, and be like, sick, we've got 6 ration boxes potentially full of berry sludge. If they're all full, we have berry sludge quite literally for days. All is well. You have, okay, mallow plant. Decor. It's not looking too bad in a place like this. The insulated gas pipes still bother people, but I mean, it's 54-degree oxygen. Wow, it is pretty hot oxygen. It's a good thing we're actively cooling the base down at all times. How is that going, by the way? 29 degrees? Wait, are you not running? Why is this thing not running? Is there a... Oh my god, there's a break in the system. How long has that been there? Probably longer than I would care to admit, actually. Okay, but you're running again, which is good, which means all of this water is being cooled again. It's coming out at 20 degrees. I don't know why you're not insulated. Anywhere that isn't actively being cooled should be insulated. Everything seems fine. This is why every now and then you got to go through and manually debug everything you've made. Just make sure you haven't screwed something up somewhere. Because I do that a lot. And you know what? Get rid of these pipes because I don't know what they do anymore. And I'd rather not have extraneous pipes just sitting out here to distract me when I'm trying to build something. And be like, oh, I'm connected to this, but what is this? You know what I mean? Get rid of all that crap. Get rid of you. You're unnecessary. You're very necessary. So are you. You're all good. We're not actively running the petroleum generator, which is also good. There's no germs in here. So I think, at this point, we just deconstruct all of you, dig all of you, deconstruct you. And we're happy. Like there's no spore germs here at all. No spore germs. Okay. I'm happy to kill all of that. Which means, now I know, where's the other one? There's here, this one. Okay, now I know how to kill you. Have we excavated you? We have. Frozen fossil. Have we excavated you? No. Excavate you. What are you doing, homies? Be excavating. Oh, there's a gap in the bridge. Build that, I guess? Sweet. Double check on Rowan, because I don't want him to die. It's kind of carbony. Kind of carbony. But there's oxygen up here, so we're all good still. What's that? 100, 200, 300, 400, almost 500 data banks. That's healthy. How does the research go? Because I told you to research something you can't possibly finish. Ah, you're still working on the applied science. That's fine. Okay, they actually built a good sculpture. Cha-ching! Okay. We decided as well. Oh no, the oxygen diffuser is going to go up, right? Up on the top layer? It produces oxygen and then the oxygen... Right, or can the oxygen diffuser go down here and pump up? I think it can pump up. That should be alright. Radiation on Plethoni? Who's getting irradiated? Wait, your growth is halted by body temperature? Oh, okay. Excuse me, I was going to say, but we are pumping 50-degree oxygen out in the area around there. Maybe I should pump the oxygen out lower. You know what I mean? In fact, let's just do a test. I'm going to snip you and we're going to see if the oxygen continues to be a problem. With one vent down here. In fact, if we wanted to, we could add a vent here as well. We already have a vent here. What are you connected to? Oh, the output for that. We could chuck a vent there, right? So it's hot up here. But the temperature is... Oh, fossil data decoded? View data? Ancient specimen. So that's where there's a few skeletons of its geological closet. Yep. Many logs and things. So we decoded you, right? This ancient specimen. That Otto did some smart stuff here. I assume it was Otto who did this. So now the only one we need is this amber fossil that requires us to kill the spore child, which there's a million germs in there. Oosh, okay. No, it's doable. It's doable. You're algae, which means you're not going to break. Which means we come over here, we build the planter pot. Right, and then the wheezewort. And then we wall it in. And then deconstruct something? I don't know. This one might take a bit more work. The other one we were okay with because it's like this carbon dioxide is full of zombie spore germs. I don't understand why the carbon dioxide down... maybe because it was too hot. No, the germs could live in like 100 degrees, right? Regardless, we can figure this out. It will just take some time. And then we've decoded all of the ancient specimen data, and that sounds pretty sick. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I've built this friggin' oxalate refinery. I haven't actually had them build it. Are beyond reach or unavailable? We need what? Gold amalgam? Oh, we need gold. Like real boy gold? Do I not have any gold? You're full of it. I got gold coming out my gold. Gold. Oh, I got no gold. Why do you say something? Do me a flavor. Make 10 gold. Okay. So now I know I don't need this on-off switch because that was to stop them using up all of our gold amalgam, but it doesn't use gold amalgam, it uses gold, and we can manually decide how much gold is produced. Okay. Build a tile. Deconstruct you. Ventilation. Put a tile here. Then yeah, it is warm down here. Okay. So, insulated gas pipe. Oh, can you corner build that? That's huge. Okay. Insulate that. And they'll get to that. And then we can get rid of this pipe as well, because it's just making this room hotter than it needs to be. Oh, and you're running. There's a little bit of oxalate. Oh wait, oxalate needs to be stored, right? Almost immediately? Hold on. Turn you off. Yeah, oxalate just breaks down when outside of any kind of environment, I think. So we need a storage bin built real fast. But that is all going to have to happen in the next one. For now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I've learned a bit now about the oxalate refinery, and I know I need to freaking store it. And then I should probably use conveyor belts, right, to load it into the storage system up top. Not storage system, the rocket, so that it's not touched by anyone and not actively out and about in the world while it's being moved, I think. I'll do some research. Anyway, for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Stop pressing buttons, me. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. Really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Make sure you check the links in the description and ring the notification button. And I will see all of you in the next one. See ya!